Monochrome Sweatsuit, and I'm back with Bruther Brown and Hobbs. What's going on, guys?
Hey.
What's up, pissers?
What's up?
You guys are sipping some suds. What are you drinking?
Moonshine with fizz.
I'm having mango wheat blue moon.
Okay, you're inching closer to spring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you feeling it? Did you detect it with the 3 inches of pollen on the ground in the carport when you came in?
Oh yeah, it was bad.
It's spring in Atlanta, folks. We're ready to just run right over that groundhog and get right in. St. Patrick's Day just passed us. Leon Edwards defended his title tonight in London. Yeah, he shut Kamaru Usman down. We ate food about it. We had a great time, and then we realized it was time to jog.
Yes, absolutely.
The one time I get it to work on command.
Yeah, it was like on
It
purpose.
worked.
It wasn't accidental. I love that.
Oh man,
The episode hath begun.
jog.
So
Started better.
it went pretty good. I think everyone needs a little bit of the monster voice or the pitch up voice. I enjoy when you both harmonize with the pitch up voice. I'm a pretty big fan of that, which I think we're gonna get a chance for that later, by the way.
When you guys were doing the country song last week, I lost it.
I think
I forgot what it was.
we have upcoming country
When he did
obligations.
Way back, he said, way back. You'll have to go back
Okay.
and see it.
Well, we're back again now, and we've got a full docket. I've only got one callback from last week, and that's because after sitting and editing the episode, watching Chael Sonnen look like the Zodiac killer, wearing kind of looking like he had like the Dahmer glasses or a cheap knockoff on, I noticed something that I wanted to point out to both of you that I can't like unsee the thing now. Did either of you guys ever watch the NBC show The Office?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Steve
I watched
Carell?
both. I like the
You watched the British version?
one, and yeah.
So in the American version, we had Steve Carell as Michael Scott, right?
Michael Scott.
So Michael Scott, part of what makes his character what it is that he's like a towering 5'8", and like he's non-athletic. He has no special qualities or abilities in any direction or anything like that. Have you ever wondered to yourself, what would it be like if Michael Scott maybe lifted some weights and could fight?
No, definitely not.
Well,
This is shit.
The block goes ham.
Chael Sonnen.
Here's what it is.
But that's
The
shit.
block goes ham. Are you making that out?
The block goes ham.
So I'm on the set of The Ultimate Fighter. I'm off stage from the
Nailed it.
Season 17,
Nailed it.
Kevin Casey. Now, you can't have any outside anything. If I get a text from Kevin's wife, I can't show it to him. It'd be a big deal, in fact. If I broke that, no electronics, no paper. I mean, right, like this is the ultimate, the jury has been
The
sequestered.
dorkiest nerd that could
It's
just
part of the process.
rip your fucking head
And
off.
to make it fair and to just make it even, there's no exceptions to that. Got to do 2 Ultimate Fighters. One was over Halloween, which
Get
if you
those
have
shoes.
Kids, Halloween's like a holiday. If you
What
have
are
kids,
those, actually?
That's a big deal for sure.
they look like designer
Plan for it. You
shoes
put up
that are
the
probably
decoration, put up the
$700
trees. You're
or
not gonna
something
talk to
like
them.
that.
I've been there over Thanksgiving, which is an actual holiday. Been there over Mother's
Which is
Day.
hilarious.
And then been over there for birthdays, some of which are
Okay, someone's holding the camera here,
children
dude.
of the
Do you think it's his
contestants,
wife?
some
He's
which are
like,
the
babe.
wife. And I'm just sharing with you.
We have an upgrade.
When I say
Chael
there's
has an
no phone
upgrade.
calls and there's no
He's out of
outside,
that
there's
limbo
nothing. You
phase
won't
where
hear
he
from any
has
of them.
nobody
They will all
helping
sit
him.
there, but to make it even, nobody gets to.
And
All
it's
right.
not a kid holding
you
the
get,
camera.
You get the point. In the back
It's not
with
one of
Kevin.
those kids he's
And as a
got.
coach, you're doing the things that you can do to make the athlete comfortable,
So
including
I bet y'all are wondering, like,
pushing
why
rules
did
like
I
that.
let this play this whole
Kevin's
time?
getting ready. We're warming up. He's going.
This is
to
his
walk
lead
out.
up
On
to the
Ultimate Fighter,
opening
you never know
line.
what's going to happen.
You ready?
You're one match from your dream comes true, right? We've seen that you don't have to win that. You just have to have the right match. You never know when that's going to be. A dream coming true, and you're one match from it being over. Right, it's a very delicate and devastating situation potentially. So we're in the back with Kevin Case, and I got to give you that setup because I turned to Kevin. I'm ready to mess with these rules. I turned to Kevin. I said, "What's your song?" We're in the back, right? It's quiet. There's this weird tension. There's a quiet and weird tension on a normal night. So now imagine this: you're fighting in front of nobody. Oh, but Dana. I mean, it's a really weird situation. I said, "What can I play for you?" I'm break the rule. Don't worry about it, Kevin. Whatever they do, they're going to do to me. I'm going to play a song. What do you want to hear? He tells me the block goes ham. I said, He said, play The Block Goes Ham. I said, what? So what? What is it called? The Block? The Block? Like like the neighborhood? The Block?
So white.
And he said, yeah, it goes ham. I was like, it goes ham like what you eat with a turkey and some potatoes, and yes, The Block Goes Ham. I remember that, and while I did find it, and while we did play it, and the producers let it go, I remember it because it was such an interesting name to me, The Block Goes Ham. But I get it. Once I listened to the song, I got to know Kevin very well, and then I saw why Kevin would enjoy this song, and I just got it. And you know what? The Block Goes Ham. You know what that reminds me of?
You can't stop saying it.
Keep saying it.
So I'll stop him there. Do you see what I'm saying with the Michael Scott thing?
Yeah. Just out of touch.
Yeah.
Like out of touch. CEO, like, doesn't really have any talents, like you said. Although he can fight. I was going to say, what's funny is when shoes have no logo, they're either really expensive or really cheap.
Yep.
Yeah.
All the in-betweens are stuff with actual logos on them. It's just a funny observation I've noticed. Those might be designer or they could be Payless. Who knows?
He's got a pretty nice house going on there in the background.
I would imagine they're designer then, huh?
Yes. And so here, pivoting back to the point of this guy unfortunately being able to kick all of our asses, do you want to hear a funny statistic? Okay. There's a thing going around the internet right now, a meme of Chael, and it's got there's a picture of Conor McGregor, and it says won in last 5 fights, and then it has a picture of Chael, and it was like it or not, this guy won 5 fights in one night, in like an old MMA organization where
Holy
he had to
shit.
fight multiple times in one night. So he has won 5 fights in a row in a single night.
Yeah, he'd whoop all of our asses.
Fucking beat the shit.
Throw us
beat all
around.
three
at
of
the
us
same
and be
time.
like,
All 3 of us at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 times.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to point that
But
out.
we know more about burgers.
Way more. Way more.
We're more in tune with society than
Okay.
Chael Sonnen.
The Block Goes Ham.
And I then I understood it after I heard, Kevin was into it, I was into it. The Block Goes Ham.
I get it now.
I get it. The Block Goes Ham.
Well,
Look at that face. Nice face.
That is a good face.
Chael is going to keep providing us with quality content. So we'll jump ahead now. Speaking of someone getting in a fight and it not being a very fun situation, guys, I'm talking about Rick Allen of Def Leppard. Did you guys hear about this?
Attacked outside Four Seasons Hotel in Fort Lauderdale.
Yes, he was attacked by a serial puncher. Someone that was running around and just punching the shit out of everybody in sight. Everyone they could get their hands on was getting a knuckle
Serial puncher
sandwich.
is so stupid.
This is what kids are doing these days. I feel like I'm hearing.
I blame it on
I'm hearing
TikTok.
things.
Yeah, blame it on TikTok. Probably
Stuff
a
like
challenge.
that. Yeah, that inspires it.
Let's check out what Rick has to say. For those that don't know, by the way, Rick is the one-armed drummer of Def Leppard. He's had a rough ride already. He doesn't need to get assaulted.
Yeah.
Yeah, you attack a guy with one arm.
Come on.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Drummer of Def Leppard, Rick Allen, was attacked outside of a South Florida hotel. Allen was in Fort Lauderdale to perform a concert with Motley Crue. According to police, he was smoking a cigarette outside of the Four Seasons when the suspect allegedly ran out from the pillar and attacked him. The police report states that the suspect, 19-year-old Max Edward Hartley, then allegedly attacked a woman who had run out of the hotel to help Allen. Officials released the 911 calls that led to the arrest of the suspect.
I have an individual who has been running around breaking windows and has beat up a couple guests in the Four Seasons as well.
The suspect was arrested at a nearby hotel where he was allegedly breaking car windows.
That's him?
He has
Wait.
been charged with 2 counts.
Hold on. That's him? This is the kid that beat up the drummer of Def Leppard. Holy shit. I was expecting someone that looked like badass or like a real loose cannon, or maybe they've been on the streets for a while. This literally looks just like a high school kid that was like, you know what? I don't even actually know where to.
I mean, he picked. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to cut you off. He picked, and this is also kind of mean, but he picked an easy target. The guy had one arm, so he was like, "I'm a pussy. I'm going to attack the guy who has one arm."
Yeah, that's true.
What a pussy this kid is.
Well, wait. Think one other detail about that too.
What?
It's a one-armed man doing what?
Smoking a cigarette, so he's
Yeah.
completely
Hand is
occupied.
Occupied, bro.
occupied.
Come on.
Completely occupied.
Completely uncalled for. So he's being charged. Let's see what he's charged with.
Breaking car windows. He has been charged with 2 counts of battery, 4 counts of criminal mischief, and abusing an elderly or disabled adult. The drummer, who lost his arm in a car accident in 1984, told police that he wants to prosecute.
Oh, that's not good.
He wants to press charges?
Yeah, so a celebrity has decided
shit.
that they are going to go after you.
That kid needs a lawyer up.
Yeah, he's from Ohio.
He's fucked.
He's from Ohio. He was in Florida probably on vacation.
And then you're in jail and you're like, oh, you're the serial puncher, huh?
Everyone goes to Florida.
They just beat the shit out of you every day.
It's not a state where you want to be known for abusing elders.
No.
Everyone
not
goes
at
to
all.
Florida to turn up, dude. That's just
For
what
sure.
it is. Like
Yeah, they really do. Well,
going off.
so evidently he knocked Rick Allen to the ground and he hit his head, so he did get injured. So I don't know. They say that he also attacked a woman as well. So he punched a woman and he punched a man with one arm. So they said he was very highly intoxicated. Now, I got to be honest with both you guys, and I know you can be honest with me too. Has there ever been a time where you've taken too much of any substance and you felt, I probably should fly out of the room, find a one-armed man and punch him, and then also hit a woman in the process?
Never.
That is a crazy thing to. I don't understand the point A to point B there. That's what drug or substance do you think it is?
I would guess Xanax and alcohol.
Oh, that's a demonic combination.
Yeah, you don't remember anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just wipe clean. And I could see someone getting violent and frustrated because their mind doesn't work. Their brain isn't functioning. They just choose violence.
Can I throw a candidate out there that I know it's not, but I just want to see your reaction? Salvia.
No, that shit makes you fucking jump out a window and harm yourself, dude.
That's what he did instead of crawling out of the windows. He just flew out of the room and just started hitting people.
That shit was legal in smoke shops. How about that?
Yeah. Yeah. It
We
was.
all could have died from a legal substance. It's now illegal, but then for like at least a decade it was legal.
Wild West. It's the Wild West of inhalation. And, well, luckily none of us felt the need to attack a one-armed drummer, which, you know what? Attack will be a theme coming back up in tonight's episode. We'll get back into that in a bit. But, guys, I got to pivot now to something crazy.
Do you think if you were drunken on Xanax, you would attack Chael Sonnen?
No.
If he was at a burger joint just fucking wrecking the place, talking about how there was too much ketchup, not enough salad, would you just get fed up and be like, you know what? Fuck this guy. I hate his voice. I hate his opinion.
I'd turn on my voice memo on my phone, and then I'd start asking him questions about his embezzlement case.
Just assume he was an embezzler?
No, he got busted for it.
Oh, okay.
He ran for political office, and he grifted money
For a campaign?
Oh yeah, he got busted for it too.
For governor or mayor? Or?
I think he was running for something local in the part of Oregon that he's from, Lynn, Oregon, and
I would hate to have him as a political candidate, man.
Here's the thing I need you to understand about that. There are a couple things, if I may, that I would like to offer up that food for thought for your consideration. I might do that, honestly. To answer your question, that might be what would happen is an unfiltered impersonation.
Yeah.
So I'd probably end up getting beat up. But one thing I want to bring up, we have an unlikely alimony story to get into. Okay? I'm talking about my man, Kenny G. Kenny G.
What's his last name again?
His real name is Kenneth Gorgon. And do you want to know how I know about I think I've actually mentioned on this podcast before, but I'll briefly mention it one more time. When I was in high school, I worked at a music store, and I would have to get there early in the morning. And one day when I was on the way to work, I was in the car, and on the way there, I saw a super tall, like lurch of a man with super thick glasses walking on the side of the road. And I got to work, and like an hour and a half went by, and then this dude came through the front door just like glistening in sweat. He'd been walking there all morning to get there. And he came in breathing really hard, talking about how he was there to buy sheet music for Mother and like all kinds of crazy shit. But then while he was at the counter, like just making small talk, he was like, Did you know the world's longest E flat was held by Kenneth Gorgon, better known to you as Kenny G?
And it was him talking to him,
Him talking to me.
but he was referring to himself as Kenneth Gorgon.
He was telling me Kenny G's real name
it
is
wasn't
Kenneth Gorgon.
Kenny G.
No, it wasn't Kenny G.
Okay,
It was just
all
this.
right.
It was just this weirdo walking on the side of the road to go buy sheet music in Forsyth County, Georgia.
If Kenny G showed up
In my head, that's
at
what
our
happened the whole
little
time.
shitty fucking music store,
That
in
would have been
fucking
big
Getting the sheet
Cummings,
music for
Georgia,
mother. Getting the sheet music
Kenny
for
G
Danzig's
walks in.
mother.
That'd be like
I need sheet music for mother.
it's Kenny G going Norman Bates.
I don't even know what Kenny G's voice sounds like.
Well, we might hear a little
Just
bit
hear that sax.
because, guys, he's vocalizing a lot about his alimony. He's asking the judge to end the spousal support of $40,000 a month.
How could it be that much?
$40,000. So his ex-wife,
I cannot imagine.
he's saying he can no longer afford to pay the $40,000 support obligation, saying it's impossible to pay. And one reason is COVID. Let's get a zoom in on this photo. Like, can I just say something that I want to see how both of you react? This is what would have happened if Pauly Shore had not done as many drugs, had some talent, and played a musical instrument.
Yep. With that
That's-
vest.
Yep.
100%.
That's like the route that would have happened. And with her there, who would have known that this love would have fallen apart? But it did, evidently. And they were married for 21 years, and he's been paying her $40K a month since 2013, $3.9 million in total. That was great.
I like how the 9/11
Nailed
things
it.
below it, like Kenny G might have soundtracked this or something. Check his latest workout on TMZ investigates 9/11.
the fifth play. So, he's not been able to earn as much since COVID. He makes his money from touring, and he says that his income has been on steady decline since 2018. That's not a good thing you want to say ever.
No.
Income's been on steady decline. Here he is already looking super stressed.
Ken,
and,
my man.
and this is before
she ain't
40
worth
grand
it,
a
man.
month. This is before that.
Still doesn't look that happy.
Lindy's 57 and she's in good health. And he said Lindy has refused to become fully self-supporting for almost 10 years. Kenny should not have to continue to bear the burden of her refusal to do so. And he goes on to say that she's actually started a clothing company but won't disclose how much she's making. So I'm gonna find out her name, and we're about to look up some clothes, y'all. What's her full name? What's her government name? Laura Vosser clothing line. Let's check it out.
Isn't the Kenagorgon the villain from from Stranger Things?
Demogorgon.
Demogorgon.
What if it was Kenagorgon? Then it would just be like a direct slap to Kenneth Gordon, Kenny G.
Wait, what's going on here?
That's her?
I don't know. I might be somewhere else.
That looks like her.
No, this is her. Yeah.
She looked different in the photo of him and her together.
Yeah, I think I'm on a different place. I'm going to get out of here. But you know where I'm going to go to? I'm going to jump from here. Let's go to a happier time in Kenny G's life.
Okay.
Can I take you guys in a way back machine trip to Bill Clinton's inauguration?
Oh.
I can't believe Kenny G was there.
He's not the only one.
Oh, Willie.
The Fresh Prince himself. Let's take a listen.
I want all of you to keep my wife's name.
This feels great. There's about 500,000 people out here, but I can't hear you. Now, recently people have been making a big deal about President-elect Bill Clinton playing the saxophone. So, I did a little research, and I found out that there's a lot funnier things that have gone on in the White House. For example, Calvin Coolidge had an electric hobby horse in the White House. Okay, John Quincy Adams introduced the first pool table, but he also went skinny dipping in the Potomac.
Oh, there they are. They're the killers.
Those murdering sons of bitches.
And just think, one day this guy will walk up on stage and commit assault.
What was the electric horse in the? I don't understand.
Both played the fiddle.
I don't know. All these jokes are definitely like government approved, so therefore they have no chance of being funny.
The piano.
Yeah.
So now we have Bill Clinton playing the saxophone. I think we'll let him continue playing with his saxophone.
Look at Al Gore over there.
Promises to keep
Do you know what
his
we're
day
also
job.
going to have to look at immediately after this because I just remembered it? Do y'all remember the worst kiss in the history of the internet?
What? How so?
It's Al Gore kissing his wife, and like it was on TV, and like she clearly was not ready or didn't want to go in for the kiss, and he just forced it. It's the worst kiss
Let's go.
ever on camera.
Indulge.
We're gonna look at it.
Dude, Bill Clinton's a mouth breather.
He's so excited about these saxes, dude. Look at him.
Oh, he's hamming it up on the block.
Oh, there's Kenny. Look, there's Kenny.
All lined up.
Dude, this doesn't even seem real.
It's oboes, saxophones.
What's crazy? It's like 30 years ago, right? But why does it feel like it's 100?
It really does. I thought they had masks on for a second.
I got Kenny G up there, Chelsea.
That's pretty
Take
good.
a look.
That's baritone sax.
He got the who's who of sax players,
Oboes on the end.
and they take turns shredding and soloing.
Or is that a clarinet? I can't tell.
That's David Sanborn. They're all different saxes. So like that's what he got.
Woodwind.
Everyone up there is a form of a sax
Oh,
player.
gotcha. Okay.
That was the whole point of the jam. Is it's all got to be sax.
Is that a sax though?
Technically, yes.
Okay.
That's like a clarinet saxophone.
Yeah, I've never seen one like
There's-
that.
combination. That's crazy.
There are lots of different kinds of saxes. When you look up the whole big family of saxes, you'll see a few shapes that are less conventional than the ones you're used to seeing.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Let's completely block his face.
Yeah, the sheet music thing kind of backfired, didn't it? That's
get
poor
some-
planning.
Get a higher
Just need the
camera angle.
angles to the side. I mean,
He figured it out.
You don't need no sheet.
Well, no,
this
he
guy
put it
doesn't
down
need
there.
sheet
Look, it's
music
at the
at
bottom
all.
of the sax. He figured it
smart.
out.
he'll
Yeah.
improvise. Yeah, I'll just do whatever I want. It's fucking jazz anyway, right?
Looks like R.L. Stein. Just shredding. But it's Tom Scott. Come on, where's Kenny? That's the whole point.
Kenneth.
Goddamn right.
Good head of hair on that guy.
He does rip.
Notice how there's no sheet music? Kenny didn't need it. He just learned the song. You know what's a really funny thought about hearing all this? A lot of cocaine was probably done right before this gig.
At the White House, yeah.
And this is what it sounded like after. It still sounded like someone hit play on a Casio keyboard and just put sax solos on top.
Or wait, is the inauguration at the monument?
They're down there. I don't know DC. Well,
Lincoln Memorial? I don't know which part.
I don't know DC well enough. Kenny's dropping it, dude. Oh, Kenny didn't have sunglasses. There it is. Now he's got them. You guys, this was America. This is where we were. Look at him. Oh, my God.
Dun, dun. Oh! I'm sorry, I have to do that noise every time I see Bill with his mouth open.
He looks so excited. Well, were y'all prepared to see Kenny G shred like that in an inauguration?
He's good at what he does. But I didn't expect him to be at the inauguration. That's fucking crazy.
You know, a fellow once told me he held an E flat for 48 minutes.
Fell off the street.
48 minutes
He-
straight.
He can circular breathe. So, breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth in a constant loop.
Yeah, and he just keeps on.
Yep. And evidently, if you do that in America well enough, you may very well play the inauguration.
A guy that we know recently disclosed to me that he can circular breathe, but he also whistles through his nose, which meaning like he's probably doesn't have like full breath control at the nose. So I don't know if I believe him.
Well, we got to pivot to a different type of physical ability, and that is the question of whether Ozzy Osbourne will physically have the ability to perform on tour in a wheelchair.
Whoa.
They won't let him stop, man.
God.
They won't. A article recently put out by The Sun, Ozzy has vowed to return to the live stage even if he has to perform in a chair. The report comes a month after Osbourne released a statement in which he said that he could have to cancel his tour because of a spinal injury that forced him to be propped up on a human guitar stand. Ozzy has taken inspiration from Guns N' Roses singer Axl Rose, who performed on tour with a damaged foot on a throne, and Phil Collins, who completed Genesis' last tour while sitting on a chair. A friend of Ozzy told The Sun Ozzy is refusing to give up on his hope of getting on stage despite his statement last month. He has declared, I'm going to fucking get back on stage. He still has issues with balance and cannot stand unaided for long periods of time on his legs. It frustrates him that doing a full 90-minute show filled with his famous stage stomping and crowd interactive moves is off the table. But he is considering doing gigs in a throne like what Axl did in 2016 with Guns N' Roses. He was really impressed by that move, and he feels that Phil showed that audiences do resonate with you. So before I go any further, gentlemen, did you think I was joking when I first brought this article up?
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely.
They're actually debating on if they should wheel him out onto stage.
Yeah.
Everyone clap your hands! He's sitting down.
So it's a...
Man.
Okay, that what you just painted, that picture, here's one steroid shot. Ozzy worries he may not be able to sit still, which could be challenging. But there is talk of bringing in some special effects and even machinery to have the chair move around.
Okay, if it flipped upside down and shit, that'd be kind of tight.
Just an old man flipping around.
Yeah, that'd be kind of tight.
All right now.
Oh my God.
Can you feel that?
No.
So he wants to do Vegas and LA runs. So the source added that Ozzy's determination is to try and do Vegas and LA, but Sharon is concerned about her husband being put through a heavy-duty workload around gigs. Firstly, she has deep concerns about his balance and wants him to get back to walking properly.
Permanent vertigo.
Dude, I can't imagine what would happen.
Sharon!
Dude, I can't imagine. Like, do you want to hear his point of reference? She's worried about him losing balance and suffering injuries about falling down like Michael J. Fox would from Parkinson's. Like, that's literally in the description. They're throwing Michael J. Fox under the bus in the process. Damn. We don't want Ozzy to go out there and become another Michael J. Fox. That's pretty...
Shaking on camera.
He falls a bit and it's embarrassing. That's pretty much...
Sort of what it's becoming if you're talking about bringing him out on stage in a wheelchair, so...
And why are you not concerned about him falling down the stairs at your home for home to roost? Why are we not
They
concerned
don't
with
need
that?
money.
Good
right?
point.
Like,
Camera crew everywhere, wires everywhere. He's gonna fucking trip at home and fall down the stairs
there's
before
no
he.
chance that they need money, right? Like they are set.
But that's the whole thing is people at this level, they never for them it's never
It's never enough. They
It's
have to
never
make sure
enough.
generational wealth is going to be
That's what
10
I was
times.
afraid of.
Yep. So
Hopefully, Jack and Kelly have a say in this.
I'm just trying to imagine what universe, like, be honest with me. If we get to a point in our music career where I'm coming in the room and I'm having a hard time being on my feet,
Standing up.
and I'm talking about getting in a van and going on tour,
Let's just hang it up, dude.
yeah, it's off the table.
Yeah.
Let's check this.
Nothing's worth you falling off a 10-foot stage directly onto your head.
In pitch black.
Or catching a Telecaster to the forehead.
Preach.
Well, we don't swing our. Oh, well.
You guys
mean
wouldn't
like
play Telecasters though. Like
I have.
or swing them around. I like the sound of a telly, honestly, but here nor there.
I just think Ozzy getting back in a wheelchair and getting on, like, I don't want to see that.
Nah, unless he's flipping upside down, like make a roller coaster for the wheelchair on stage, then we're talking. He's doing loops and corkscrews. Straining in silence.
They got him in the thing from Space Camp.
Exactly.
Where he's
Gyro-
just spinning. Yeah, he's spinning in the gyroscope. He's I don't know. I think his best performing years are behind him, and I don't know. I think.
What about the guitar stand? Why can't we bring that back out like we did for the Super Bowl?
I think he's concerned about being able to stand still.
Yeah, but all the supports on it's holding you up.
Like
on the guitar stand.
he's concerned he won't be able to remain in place. He'll want to run around. That's what he does.
Oh,
And then
okay,
when he gets
okay.
off the stand is when he'll fall. I think that's the concern about balance.
We got to pump Ozzy full of steroids.
Can we get him on the Dana White drugs?
Get him taking steroids.
Get him on the Bidens.
Build the muscle up.
Give him
to
some
where
Biden
he can
pills.
handle it, and then it won't matter if he wants to go running around. He'll have the muscle, the endurance. He can take care of that.
Guys, we got to pivot because I actually hear I forgot about something. We just brought up Dana White in passing.
So isn't Power Slap done?
They've been canceled from TBS. Power Slap
Thank
has
God.
not been renewed.
Thank Christ.
So a couple
Over that shit.
couple details here. One, can we please give Ozzy what they're giving Dana? Because Dana looks too fit to be where we know he's at in his life. Two, can I point something out to you guys? One thing I've generally learned from a long time working in retail. You know what usually a mistake is when you're wearing jeans? Is to wear a shirt that looks like a different pair of your jeans. Look at his outfit here. He's just got on essentially two different colors of jeans, but one's in a shirt form. So it's a very weird thing to look at. Once you actually like look at it for more than a few seconds, you're like, he's almost the same color all over.
Yep.
But he tucked in the shirt, and guys, he's got big news about Slap.
It's official, everybody. Rumble is now the exclusive home of Power Slap.
We've been downgraded to another network, and we're not making as much money as we were.
Do you know what Rumble is?
I have no idea what
It's
that
like
is.
It's a right-wing platform.
well, Russell Brand's
yeah,
on
there we
there.
go.
and
He is.
Makes
so
sense.
what happened is this. I think Rumble started as a right-wing occupied platform, and then they're still very dedicated to free speech. So when a lot of people who are getting censored on other social media platforms,
they moved to Rumble.
They moved over to Rumble.
Is Alex Jones on there?
I think I don't know if they gave him an account.
Okay.
They
But
should let these guys slap each other at the exact same time. Two people slapping each other together is way more interesting than a guy taking a hit and standing there and not doing anything. Let them go together.
you may have just saved the sport.
Interesting.
Yeah.
A simultaneous slap.
I'm saying that shit's hilarious too.
It is.
Two guys
Double-
slapping
the
each
double
other.
knockout is
That
so
would be
funny.
funny as fuck.
Yeah.
They both go staggering. It's equally fair. Like one guy slapping each other. Like if he hits him hard enough, of course he might knock him the fuck out if he gets the first chance at the guy.
Yeah.
That's not fair. Let them go together.
Yeah.
Good idea.
I think about Power Slap, and then I think about us watching Physical 100 and us watching people do things
Love
that are
that
actually hard and comparing it to Power Slap.
Is that Nacho?
No. Physical 100 was the Korean physical fitness challenge
Remember they were
show.
jumping on the boxes and all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
So I watched that show all the way through the finale, and one of the things I didn't tell you about, one of the challenges, straight up, they have, I think it's like 100-kilogram boulders on the ground.
220 pounds.
People just have to pick them up and put them like on their spine and hold it.
Damn.
And yeah, they just do that. And
Atlas stone.
yeah, they do
Is that
that.
what they call them?
Exactly. So
Yeah.
it may have even been heavier than that, but the guy that won went for like 2 hours and 40 minutes. So compare that to Power Slap. You know what I mean? It's just like not even.
More impressive. Yes.
It's not as like instantly gratifying, but the endurance is something to respect much more.
Look, let's watch Dana nervously sweat through the remainder of his promo here. And let's take it from the top again, because I want you to notice how fast he's speaking.
It's official, everybody. Rumble is now the exclusive home of Power Slap. Season 2 and 3 of Road to the Title will air there, and we're also going to do 8 live events over the next 2 years with Rumble. Everybody in the world can access Rumble. All you have to do is download the app on your smart TV or go to rumble.com. We will see you on Rumble.
So that wasn't the only bit of media he gave us, guys. It's St. Patrick's week, you know? Yesterday it was St. Patrick's Day. And did you know that Dana White gave us another Fuck It Friday? Because he and The Rock are both about doing that now.
He just stole it from The Rock.
He's just really big on just kind of ripping people off on it. Let's see. I think he put it on the UFC's channel. Let me go see what I can queue up. He throws it in there mixed in with the other content, and it's really weird because the rest of it is not about that at all.
I feel about Dana White with
What's
this
up,
power
everybody? It is
slap.
Fuck It Friday, and we are in Southern California right now for the big fight this weekend.
So fast.
And it made sense for me to go to my favorite donut place, the iconic Randy's Donuts. And today, we're going to be
Donuts.
doing the peanut butter bomb. Start with a raspberry-filled donut.
Good God.
Creamy peanut butter on
He calls
top.
it a donut.
Top it off with marshmallows, chocolate Teddy Grahams, vanilla wafers, gummy worms, and flaming hot Cheetos. And finally, drizzle some chocolate syrup on top. All right, here we go.
He's one of those people that has a lot of
Peanut butter
spit in
bomb.
his mouth all the time. You know, you can just like hear it in the way he speaks.
Yeah.
Hey, swallow that load in there, dude.
Yeah.
It's getting
So
disgusting.
thick.
Marshmallows, gummy worms.
Just blasting like chunks of corn
Randy
beef
donut.
hash all over you.
Jesus. Eesh. I don't know how you can be hungry for donuts and all that cocaine.
Dude, he took a monster bite right there.
Do you think he slapped whoever was filming this when they were done?
Why did he take such a huge bite? Like, it's going to take you like 30
Knocks him
seconds to
out.
chew that. He's going to spit it out. He's going to spit it out. Oh, my God.
The gummy worm went right down my throat. The peanut butter dried my mouth out so bad.
He tries to be relatable so hard, and it's not possible. But guys, he keeps this going.
He's wearing those fit tees
Spaghetti
too.
bolognese
Those
stuffed
fit
French
tees.
bread sandwich, I guess is what it's called. All right, you start off with a piece of hollowed out French bread. You do the bolognese sauce, mascarpone cheese, mozzarella cheese,
I'm not mad at this.
Parmesan cheese, and obviously spaghetti.
Okay.
I don't know about this, man. This is really.
I would eat that.
I'd want it on the
Fucking
side.
terrible.
I would just want
He
the
said
French
it's
bread.
terrible?
It's fucking terrible. The spaghetti and the bread don't really go
What's the
together.
sauce?
I thought this would be awesome.
I don't know about
Yeah,
that
he said
sauce.
bolognese sauce, and that's not what that is.
That doesn't
it
look
looks
like
like
bolognese
fucking.
sauce at
Absolutely
all.
not.
Looks like gas
That's not-
station cheese.
Yeah, that
And
looks
I
like
don't know if you guys
nacho
actually
cheese from a
make these
gas
that I try
station.
here, but if you haven't, let this be the one. Today, Chef Eric has come up with deep fried Uncrustables. All right, start off with white bread
right.
and spread raspberry jam on it. Then melt some white chocolate, add that on top.
Add that.
Use a circular mold to cut off the crust. Fry it at 400 degrees for about 15 seconds on each side and dust it off with white powdered sugar.
I ain't mad at that either.
No peanut butter though. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm confused by that.
Yeah,
just gonna be
why is
so
there no
sweet.
There's no peanut butter?
It's incredible. I think it's the best thing that we've ever done on Fuck It Friday. If you haven't tried one of these yet, let this be the one.
So he kept this going, y'all. He did a St. Patrick's one.
What is Happy Dad?
I don't. It's a hard seltzer company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he is all about that brand building. Jesus Christ, how many of these has he done? He's done way too many.
I wonder if it's more than The Rock has done, and now he's the king of Fuck It Friday. Did he just steal the title?
I think he's trying to. Yeah, I think he's trying to. Good God, dude! Like, I literally thought I was just gonna have to pull up one of these. He does a lot of these.
The Uncrustables wasn't bad. I mean, I would definitely try to eat that. The mascarpone spaghetti sandwich, though, I would just want the loaf.
If
on the
it was
side.
real bolognese,
then we'd, if it
that
had
would be a different
beef bolognese,
conversation. Yeah. It'd be totally different.
Nona's fucking bolognese.
Dude, he's got a bunch of these food ones. Well, he did one for he did a mac and cheese milkshake.
My God,
Yeah.
I can't.
What's up, everybody? It's Fucking Friday.
Oh, God. You fucking obnoxious
And his shirt says "fuck it."
fuck.
It's like so loud I can't control the
Shit.
volume on it. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Was this the mac and cheese milkshake?
Yeah.
Damn it! I want to watch it.
Okay, no, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit play. Let's just not talk so I can adjust the volume
All
and
right, all
post.
right.
Here at UFC headquarters, and tomorrow is National Cheese Day, so today we're going to be doing the mac and cheese milkshake. Add vanilla ice cream, milk and cooked mac and cheese into a blender. Top the glass with whipped cream and shredded cheddar. Here we go.
Oh my god!
I'm not excited about this one.
No shit.
Remember when the doctor said he only had 10 years left to live? Do you think
Doesn't
this
taste
was
bad,
part of
but
it?
when it's like literally cold macaroni going in your mouth while you're drinking it, doesn't taste bad, but I'm not a fan.
Oh my
still
god!
frame.
Whose fucking idea was that?
That's still
Yeah.
frame. Look at that still frame.
Cocaine, dude.
Look at that still frame.
Hell of a drug.
He had a St. Patrick's one that I was trying to find, but he basically just he eats a bunch of trash food. But yeah, man, we'll keep an eye on Dana White's Fuck It Friday series because he just directly stole The Rock's thing, and The Rock had a bunch of trash food relative to the budget he actually has. Like he didn't have like really nice stuff. So what Dana has tried to do is he's going to this is the Performance Institute for the UFC. This is where the fighters. Like the specialty kitchen is for people that are like staying on site for the Ultimate Fighter.
Okay.
So he's just in that kitchen being able to do what he wants. It's like the restaurant owner coming in. And
Is
just
it a
wanting-
hotel?
Yeah.
Where-
No, they have they have that grade of kitchen in their PI.
Okay.
So
What does that mean? PI?
Performance Institute.
Performance
So
Institute.
they open these centers.
So it's like dorms, I guess?
There are some there.
Okay.
So when they do the Ultimate Fighter, they have enough places for people to be at and crash. And,
Okay.
But
Is that all part of the UFC Apex Center?
Yeah.
Like, so that's like built in. They have like a studio place where people live. They
Yep.
record there. They do the fights there. They
Oh.
do the arena there.
Okay.
Everything's all in one location.
Yep.
It just makes it easier for them to. Yeah. Okay.
the
So it's
only
like a big compound in Vegas somewhere.
the only thing that's not there is the Ultimate Fighter house. The house
Oh,
they use
okay,
for the
okay,
Ultimate
okay.
Fighter is out in the middle of
that-
nowhere, relatively speaking, because they want the fighters away from like the city and stuff.
Ah, okay.
So, well, shout out to Dana White's Fuck It Fridays. We will definitely revisit that on this show because it's very strange. And to watch a man who was told he only had 10 years left to live down a milkshake made of mac and cheese.
Do you know what that kind of reminded me of? Do you guys know what a pear salad is?
Oh, yeah.
You know what that is?
Yeah.
We talked about this before?
We have, but
Maybe.
in the not on the
I don't
podcast.
know.
We've talked about it in the context of Southern desserts.
Okay, this is a very southern one. So if you're not in the South, I apologize because it's going to get really gross. It's a half a pear. Has to be out of a can, by the way. Half a pear, canned. Dollop of mayonnaise, cheddar cheese, cherry tomato. And you just eat it like
It's not
a
that bad.
deviled egg or
It's
something.
not that bad.
I don't know, man. That's just disgusting.
Yeah.
It's like
not,
sweet.
It's not what I would want.
Savory, salty.
My wife Sarah likes a bagel with cream cheese and a slice of tomato, a little salt and pepper.
I could do that. I could
So
do
that is, I feel like that sounds like similar. Like
The
not even
pear
like,
is the weird
yeah,
part.
I know. And the canned
And the
pear,
canned
like,
pear
I'm
is
not-
soggy as
like,
fuck.
Get the canned part out of there.
Yeah.
Maybe a nice fresh pear.
Right, something with
that
some
might not
crisp.
be so
Yeah, some
bad.
crunch.
When we start combining cheese with fruits, it gets very
It
Midwest
does.
to me.
It gets a little weird.
Charcuterie, fine.
Yeah,
You know, because you can
Don't
separate them.
know.
But yeah, that grossed me out as a kid, pear salad.
Well, I have something that's not going to gross you out. Something that's going to actually get you fired up. Do you know that this week was a big week in the way of morning news? I'm talking big. I'm talking a moment you didn't even know happened, but you're about to know forever. Nickelback has rejoined the stage playing a song called Those Days on Good Morning America.
Oh my God.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah,
and
dude. Reminiscing.
it's time to reminisce a little.
Look at the Dick Tracy font they used.
Get-
Like it's from the fucking 40s.
Yeah.
Get rolling.
Holy
is the
shit,
name
yeah.
of it. So look at how they made the set.
Heck, Tracy.
They tried to make it look like a Wayne's World basement. They did. So let's take it. You guys want to hear what's going on with Nickelback? Because to be honest, I forget they exist until I remember how much money they made from rock music. So as much as I hate them, they are laughing the entire way to the bank. Let's see how hard they were laughing at what had to be 8:37 in the morning.
The multi-platinum selling rock band Nickelback, they've released their first new album in 5 years called Get Rollin', and gearing up for a huge Get Rollin' tour kicking off June
Looks like a
12th.
shitty
Now,
Abercrombie
off with their
shirt.
new album, here's Nickelback with Those Days.
Remember when the streetlights came on and we had to be home? Remember when Elm Street came on? Couldn't watch it alone.
Wait.
What the fuck?
Wait.
What the
Okay,
fuck?
I can explain it because I was tripping for a second. I was like, is that a backing track? Dude, it's not a backing track. Watch the drummer closely. Ready? Watch.
Oh, he's singing.
Dude, passionately. Watch.
All right, that's why I laughed so hard. I was like, oh, they fucked that up.
Released their first new album in 5 years called Get Rollin'.
They're gonna get rolling.
Get Rollin' tour kicking off June 12th now. Off with their new album. Here's Nickelback with Those Days.
Remember when the street lights came on and we had to be home? Remember when Elm Street came on, couldn't watch it alone?
It's like a church drummer singing harmonies while playing.
Yeah, this is definitely it's giving youth pastor right now.
Huge youth pastor vibes.
And you know Jesus is the light.
They all look so old. Dude, that's a wall
Sucks
print.
so bad.
Dude, y'all, that's a wall print of a fake basement. Those are
It
supposed
is.
to be boxes, like
It's way
storage
too
boxes.
faded, yeah. The tour poster art too with the van is so fucking bad. It looks like Sugar Ray from like '98.
Okay, I think that wall's a projection, actually, y'all. I don't even think anything's
It's really
there.
faded. Yeah, I think you're right.
This just makes me think about the South Park Member Berries episode. It's just like everyone's banking on nostalgia shit. Like, just fucking shut up.
It is true across every industry, though. That's all people want to do is remember how things were.
Fuck.
You know what this sounds a lot like? Do you guys know what to me this sounds a lot like? We were watching Blind Date tonight when we were eating dinner. This sounds like it would be
The intro music?
Yeah, the intro
Yeah.
music to Blind
Yeah.
Date.
This next episode, Tracy is hanging out with Brian, and things get a little too far when they start getting drunk.
The preacher walks on stage. Remember, guys, Jesus is the light, the morning, and the way.
Dude, bear in mind, it's probably like 8:37 in the morning and they're doing this.
All right, you guys, it's early in the morning. I just want to make sure we all have enough energy. Everybody's got enough energy, right? You had some coffee. We had some coffee. Everybody's ready. You understand? Ready to go.
It's a big deal. It's Good Morning America.
Look, this is Good Morning America. We don't want to fuck around. We're Nickelback.
Remember in Brazil and everyone was throwing rocks at them?
What?
Yeah, during a festival, everyone was just throwing fucking full
Holy
rocks.
shit, that's funny.
They're like, y'all want to keep throwing rocks? We're going to walk off. Everyone just kept throwing. They're like, all right, we're done.
So that was their St. Patrick's Day performance, everybody.
There used to beach
So
balls.
can I float a theory to you guys? And Hobbs can back me up a little on this because he experienced the exact moment in time I'm talking about. There's one victim of the past 3 years that I'm really tired of not being defended or spoken out for. I'm talking about St. Patrick's Day. It has gotten shit on for 3 years in a row. Nothing cool has happened on St. Patrick's Day since COVID popped up. And Nickelback is our comeback music.
Look at the tour poster.
For St. Pat, this was a St.
This was
Patty's.
the St. Patrick's Day performance. Trash. And this looks like a Hollister t-shirt, Abercrombie t-shirt. This is trash. I don't.
Why couldn't we get Flogging Molly or Dropkick Murphys to perform on Good Morning America? It's much more conducive to the holiday. Nickelback, they're Canadian, right?
Yes. Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Why?
Now-
Well, I guess because it's Good Morning America. But
I don't think they would bring Flogging Molly.
why not?
Everybody flogging Molly. Those of you who don't know what the word flogging means,
So that
don't look that up.
that song was called was about like better days, right? And how the past is gone.
Turning up the stereo.
So since he released this album, or the last album, I should say, he and Avril Lavigne are done.
They split up.
She's with Tyga.
Wait,
now.
who was without Avril Lavigne?
The singer from this band was with Avril
This guy
Lavigne
here?
for years.
She had a skater boy. She wanted a rapper boy. So
Yep.
she
She ended
divorced
up
Chad and
with-
got with
Yeah.
Tyga.
They were photographed being cute together in Paris, and she confirmed the rumors. We're dating. So then, days later, to once again remind us that St. Patrick's Day is meaningless in America, Nickelback played this song about better days on Good Morning America.
I'm glad he changed the angel hair pasta hair, though,
Yeah.
because he did have pasta hair for a long time.
Everyone relax. Let's just have a drink.
We're turning
on
up the
St. Patty's Day.
stereo.
So I'm glad you actually said something about hair, because it's actually the last thing I have prepared for today. And God damn it, we made it back to talking about the hair. I love that the voice comes on when it does.
God damn it, what are you talking about?
We've got rock stars that wear wigs, guys. There's two parts to this. And can we take a look at some rockers with some hair replacement?
Pauly Shore.
Dude, he's getting beat up by us tonight. Whoa, okay. Edward Norton.
Okay. Call him out for me. I don't know them all.
That's Michelangelo
I know
Bobbio.
that guy. That's the guitar guy. Who's that?
Same guy. That wig is Beal. Okay, this is the singer from Quiet Riot. Oh my god.
Damn.
Oh my god.
What is sweet? It's a oh, oh man.
Oh my god.
The bangs are too much, man. At an old age.
Oh no, that one makes me feel bad. I don't like seeing Bret Michaels with no hair. So there's two parts to that. Let's check out part one.
Same music.
Sam.
Whoa.
What the fuck? That goatee was ridiculous.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ow! Oh, Gene Simmons? Whoa!
Whoa,
What?
dude, he looks like Kingpin.
What?
Holy
That's
shit.
a mo shot, huh?
Jesus. This music's growing on me. This is what should be on hairline replacement. Goes, are you losing your hairline?
I'm waiting for Fred
God
Durst to
damn.
hop on the track.
Oh, yeah. He took his wig off this year. It was a big deal. As you can tell by the snake on his head. Richie Blackmore from Deep Purple. Okay, let's see. Where's the...
It was thinning then, so let's see. Okay.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
definitely a
come
wig. Well, shout out to these rockers with thinning hair. Do you guys have anything else you want to say before we get out of here today?
Will Smith slapped the shit out of Chris Rock and then went on stage and accepted an award after that. And then got banned from the Oscars for 10 years.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing sequence of events, honestly. Pretty eventful night.
And then after he smacked Chris Rock, his wife went on national TV and interviewed him about the affair she had.
Just berating him.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you ever think that's how the Fresh Prince was going to turn out?
Fuck no. I thought he
No.
would have had Riz forever.
No.
The Riz wore off.
I think those government jokes he told at the inauguration.
That's what sealed the deal?
I think they were a little damning, but you know what? One thing we can all confidently say, the Riz was never lost. Our man Kenneth Gorgon. We'll
Hadn't
see.
missed a beat.
We'll see you guys next time here on Piss Jug. We'll be back possibly with a guest on our next one. We may be doing a single guest, not a 6-part, but Kenny's going to play us out. Anything else you guys want to say?
Just let Kenny go, man.
Okay, we're going
Kenny
back to
got
Kenny
let
solo.
Go.
You know what? It goes by so fast that I think what we need to do is get dissociated with
Half-speed.
Kenny.
25. That's what I'm talking about.
This is True Jug style.
Let's do it, baby. We'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it, everybody. Yeah.